Have you ever seen someone who literally breaks your perception of age? When you hear a number and your brain refuses to believe it. That's the story we're going to tell you today. The woman we're going to talk about is 81 years old. Her name is Argie Ligeros. Yes, you heard right, she's 81 years old. But when you see her, it feels like she's at most 40. It's not a filter, a genetic miracle, or a coincidence. This is the result of specific actions, habits, and thinking that she has been building for years. And the most interesting part is that this is not a story of the chosen ones. It is a system that can be analyzed and applied. Today, you will learn about the specific principles that allow her to maintain her youth, energy, and health at this level, and what you can start doing today. Make sure to watch this video to the end. It will be interesting and beneficial. So, let's get started. The first thing that catches your eye in her lifestyle is not just training, but consistency. Argie does not practice according to the mood. She doesn't have anything that makes her lazy today, so I'll skip it. She treats physical activity as basic hygiene, like brushing teeth. This is a key shift in thinking. Not, I work out to lose weight, but I move because this is my norm of life. If you want a similar result, start with a simple rule. At least 4 workouts per week, even if they are short sessions of 20 to 30 minutes. But it's more important not just to go to the gym, but how she trains. Argie focuses not on exhausting loads, but on the quality of movement. She follows the technique, controls her breathing, and does not chase the scales. This is important because as we age, the main goal is to keep the body functional, not to set a record. Practical advice: reduce your working weights by 10 to 15% and try to do the exercises more slowly, focusing on the muscles. You will be surprised how much the efficiency will increase. A separate pillar of her youth is stretching, and not a formal stretch after a workout, but a full-fledged work with flexibility. This directly affects the youthfulness of the body. Elastic muscles and ligaments reduce stress on joints, improve blood circulation, and even visually make the body look younger. Start with a simple one: 10 minutes of stretching every day, not after a workout, but as a separate ritual, in the morning or before going to bed. Yoga in her life is not just a fashion trend, but a tool for recovery and balance. It helps not only the body, but also the nervous system. Under constant stress, it is chronic stress that ages the fastest. Yoga reduces cortisol levels, improves sleep, and regains control of the body. Practical step: add 1 to 2 yoga classes per week, even if you already work out in the gym. This is not a replacement, but an enhancement. Now, one of the most underestimated factors is time outside. Argie spends a lot of time outdoors. It's not just walking, but conscious contact with nature. Sunlight regulates circadian rhythms, improves vitamin D production, and affects hormonal balance. Fresh air improves blood oxygen saturation, which directly affects the condition of the skin and energy. The minimum you can implement is 30 to 60 minutes outside every day, regardless of the weather. But physics is only half the picture. Her thinking plays a huge role. Argie consciously supports a positive outlook on life. And this is not about smiling through strength, but about the skill of attention management. She doesn't dwell on the negative, doesn't scroll through disturbing scenarios. Why is this important? Because chronic stress accelerates aging at the cellular level. Practice. Record 3 things every day that went well. This simple exercise literally rewires the brain. Another aspect is self-care. And it's not just about cosmetics. It's about respecting your body. Argie monitors the condition of the skin, hair, and posture. It does not ignore the body's signals. Small actions that accumulate. Adequate skin hydration, sun protection, regular sleep. Start with the basics. Adjust your sleep schedule. Going to bed and getting up at the same time is a powerful rejuvenation tool. Speaking of recovery, this is one of the most powerful factors that many ignore. Argie does not live in the more is better mode. She understands that it is during recovery that the body is renewed. This applies to muscles, hormones, and the nervous system. If you are constantly overloaded, you age faster. A specific step, at least 1 to 2 days a week without intense exertion, plus 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep. Her approach to life can be described as a balance between activity and self-care. She doesn't exhaust herself, but she also doesn't allow herself to degrade physically. This is a fine line that you need to learn to feel. One way is to monitor your condition. If you are constantly tired, it means that you are overloaded. If there is no energy, it may be a lack of movement. It is also important that she does not live in the past and is not afraid of age. Many people age not because of the body, but because of the "I'm not the same anymore" attitude. Argie breaks this pattern. She behaves like an active person and her body adjusts. This is confirmed by research. The perception of age directly affects the physical condition. Argie does not try to escape from the number in the passport and does not live with the feeling that the best years are behind us. She accepts her age calmly and without internal resistance, but does not use it as an excuse for decline. This is an important balance, not to deny reality, but also not to limit yourself. When a person constantly thinks, "I'm already many years old," the body begins to adjust to this belief. Activity decreases, energy decreases, and posture worsens. Argie does the opposite. She takes age as a fact, but acts like someone who has many more active years ahead of her. If you put everything into a system, you get a simple but powerful formula. Regular movement, work with flexibility, stress control, time in nature, body care, and quality recovery. But the key is not individual elements, but their regularity. Friends, what do you think of this woman? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful. We also recommend watching this video that's currently appearing on your screen.